The Bassmaster Open season came to a close at the Harris Chain in Florida, and these 9 anglers just punched their ticket to the Bassmaster Elites in 2024.
His worst place he finished this year was 48th at the very first tournament. You know who he is. He's from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina with 1,659 points. Your Angler of the Year on the pro side is going to be J.T. Tompkins, headed to the Bassmaster Elite Series. And he got it done this year. He's a Chesapeake Bay winner a couple of years ago, a couple of seasons ago, and now he is going to be your Angler of the Year here at the Bassmaster Opens.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I mean, none of it really makes sense. I mean, you look back at a year like that and, you know, probably never going to be able to duplicate a string of tournaments like that again. And to be able to do that with the kind of people around me this year was just a blessing come true.
Second place. He's been close so many years. It's John Garrett with 1,644 points. The former college bracket champion is now headed to the Bassmaster Elite Series. Hey, and Elite guys, don't go anywhere. We are going to do one more picture. So JT, y'all don't let JT leave. We're going to do a picture with all 9 down here in a moment.
Lord bless me all year on and off the water. I can't put into words what this year means to me. It's just a blessing. I can't really wrap my head around what happened.
All right, this next angler, third place. I've introduced him all year. Well, his credentials started gaining as he went along, but he's always was introduced as a Bassmaster Junior champion, and that is no more. He's got 2 second-place finishes this year, 1 third. Unofficially, we're going to have to confirm this. He's going to be the youngest angler to ever qualify for the Bassmaster Elite Series from Carbondale, Illinois, Trey McKinney. No longer is he just a former Bassmaster Junior champion. He is now an Elite Series qualifier in his first try here at the Bassmaster Opens. Let's hear it for your third place finisher in the EQ points.
The Lord has worked in so many different ways, opened so many doors for me, and just being able to have the sponsors to be able to do this, and my mom and dad to push me, and my dad's home at work, and just allowing me to do this and travel, and I don't know.
All right, this next angler, I've watched him grow up through the college series. He's always been that steady angler, and he was this year to the tune of 1,526 points. He's a former volunteer from Knoxville, Tennessee. Let's welcome up Robert G. And he is headed to the Bassmaster Elite Series. Just graduated.
This year coming into it, I never would have thought this would happen, to be honest. I was my goal for the year was just to be in the top 20.
This angler, he was hovering around 30th place until these last few events, and he came on strong. One with a win, then another top 10, and he stayed consistent this week with 1,463 points all the way from Maine. Let's welcome him up, Tyler Williams, moving on to the Bassmaster Elite Series. He's your Watts Bar champion. He's headed to the Bassmaster Classic. And unfortunately, I don't think I'll be seeing Tyler next year.
That's crazy. If you had told me after the St. Lawrence I was going to be holding this, I would have laughed at you.
All right, another angler who was steady until we got to around Watts Bar, and then he started hammering out top 10s. And with 1,455 points from Clanton, Alabama, let's welcome up Wesley Gore. Another Alabama angler headed to the Bassmaster Elite Series. Wesley's been after it for a few years now, and he's done it here the first year of the EQs.
I've been up and down. I haven't had a 100th-place finish. That was the one thing I told myself coming into the year. If I could get a couple top 20s and not ever finish 100th, that I'd have a chance. So
he weighed in just a little bit ago and said he was going to be nervous. His final point tally is 1,435 points. He's a former College Team of the Year angler from Auburn, Alabama, Logan Parks. Got it done. So close last year. And now Logan Parks. Now we have 2 anglers from Auburn, Alabama. Steve, you got a little company. We're headed to the Bassmaster Elite Series.
Can you say that again?
You're headed to the Bassmaster Elite Series.
Man, I can't believe it, Hank. It all started with a dream when I was sitting on the floor in my granddad's house watching Bassmaster on TV. And for you to say that to me, it means everything, man.
All right, we are down to just our final 2 anglers. This angler started out so hot, and then he slowed down a little bit. And one of the things I'll say about this angler, people were wondering how this angler, this type of angler he was labeled, would do. And he proved it by winning the Toledo Bend tournament at the second stop of the year. From New Caney, Texas, he is headed to the Bassmaster Elite Series, Ben Milliken. We've seen some, like again, I called them YouTube stars. There's no question Ben is very popular on that channel. Try to make it go at professional fishing, and Ben Milliken did it in his first try here at the Opens EQs, and he is headed to the Bassmaster Elite Series. Let's hear for Ben Milliken.
Definitely perseverance and just grinding and grinding and grinding, staying with it. I knew I had to have a top 10, potentially win this tournament to get in, and we came all the way back from 17th, and we're here.
How many we got left, Christian? One? One token left. Looking around. 23 points is all it separated these 2 anglers. He's been after it a while. From Cooperstown, New York, Kyle Patrick is going to be punching his ticket to the Bassmaster Elite Series. He was so close last year, and he did it this year. He's your Lake of the Ozarks champion. He's also headed to the Bassmaster Classic, and now he is a Bassmaster Elite Series angler.
Like I said, I was 12 years old when I purchased my lifetime Bassmaster membership. This has been a dream of mine since before 12, but 12 years old, I fished my first tournament out of a blue canoe, and to think that I would be standing here making the Elite Series I would never have thought.
All right, after the 2022 season, Bassmaster reorged how we qualify the Elite Series anglers into what we now call the Elite Qualifiers. 173 started, and now we have our 9 at the end of the season. Let's hear it for your top 9 moving on to the Bassmaster Elite Series for 2024.